Hi everyone.
Hello, welcome to our bonus episode.
Yeah, take three of
Yeah,
which movie are we gonna
was
watch?
I say take three? It was more like take two. The first take was really just a test.
Yeah, and then the second one, I managed to save it by rambling enough about how I don't watch movies anymore, and we
To be
are
fair, though,
now.
things could have got a lot worse in the second one. We could have been like 45 minutes into the film and not realized we cut out.
I would have strangled you through my microphone.
But
Anyways, why are
why? Why would it have
because
been my fault?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is that just your
I
basic instinct to kill people?
Yes, I am an American. Now shut up, or I'll
To be
kill
fair,
you.
though, all right, lower your gun. Oh wait, you don't know how to do that.
I mean, I can shoot you in the foot. That involves lowering it. I should send you the video sometime of me when I was at my brother's bachelor party. We went out to a gun range and I got to fire one of those big sniper rifles that takes like a bullet the size of your finger. I managed to hit a coin and and punch a hole right through it with the gun, with the bullet.
Are you wearing sunglasses in the video?
I was not. You can only see the back of my head though.
That's all right because I've still never seen Joe. I mean, yes, I've seen Joe's face, but I've only seen it in static photos.
You have only ever seen it with sunglasses on too, which when we eventually do our live video episode for like episode 100, I am going to have to wear sunglasses the entire time.
No,
Maybe I'll be on
you don't
maybe
have.
I'll be on
No, what you should do is you should start selling pictures of your eyes
maybe
on
I
like.
should maybe I
Me,
should just be in the pool the whole time.
oh no! Do you know you should create your own special website dedicated to your eyes? Do you know what you should
I
call it?
No.
Jonely fans.
Oh my god. Now we're back on track. Anyways,
Welcome to a YTSN bonus episode.
yeah, where we're not talking about Taskmaster, we're talking about movies. Our
I'm
original
Greg.
plan.
I'm Greg Davis. He's Reggie Watts.
Sure. That works. Much like Reggie Watts, our original plan went very badly because I wasn't going to react at all to it because we were going to watch a children's movie called what is it? Oogie Loves in the Big Balloon
The
Adventure.
Oogie Loves in the Big Balloon. If you're not going to watch it, at least get the name.
I thought I was getting it right that time. The problem is that this movie didn't seem like it was going to elicit a funny reaction out of me. So we've decided to change at the last minute to a movie that I know will get a good reaction out of me, and I can hopefully elicit a good reaction of Emerson, which is Buckaroo: The
If
Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension.
this is why, if you don't get a good reaction from me, and trust me, I may be a drama student, but I'm not going to fake anything for you. It's not the first time you've heard that, is it?
Actually, it is.
Well, to be fair though, I'll be more real than any girl you've had in bed.
All right, we're gonna do that. Okay.
We're throwing out the roasts on the podcast today.
Okay.
Well, the movie we're watching is called the new movie, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai, and
Across the Eighth Dimension. They don't
Yep.
have the subtitle on this version
Well,
we're watching.
we're traveling 5 dimensions forward because
Yeah.
we live in the 3rd dimension.
Yes. So,
Um,
just to briefly introduce this movie, this movie generally does not make a single bit of goddamn sense. To anybody who doesn't like just take it as read. Like if you try and think about this for a minute, you're gone, lost.
is this film like is it like those Spy Kids films?
No,
Is it like
it's much.
is it like a Robert that's his name, Robert Rodriguez?
It is much
kind of
weirder
film?
than anything Robert Rodriguez ever came up with.
Because I
This
mean, like, Robert
this was
Rodriguez films are fun.
this one is
I mean, we would watch them if they weren't distributed by the Weinstein Company.
I mean, a lot of things were made by the Weinstein Company, unfortunately. So that's It's also that they're like Disney movies, so you've got to have some kind of subscription to watch them.
I mean,
Is
I do.
Spy Kids
Sorry,
Disney?
I don't think it is. Sorry. In case you're wondering, I just like me and Joe both have alcoholic beverages.
Oh, I finished mine already.
Well, I do because I thought we were going to be sitting through something that required me to drink alcohol.
Listen, I showed up with a cup of coffee, and then I was like, I should get some beer. But anyways,
I should just say, if you're underage, to be drinking, don't drink. Drink responsibly, please.
drink.
Please-
Don't drink at parties. Only drink at home where there's someone to supervise you. If you're underage, if you have a house party, you can get your parents in trouble. So don't have a party. Just drink yourself out of the liquor cabinet like anybody who's respectable.
If you're in America and your 18th birthday is coming up, have it in the UK. Then you can have a drink
Also,
3 years early.
if you are underage in the United States, I don't care what anybody tells you. Natty Light is garbage and you shouldn't have it. It is cheap piss water. You should find a real beer. Anyways,
Anyway, but I think we should just say we will be watching The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai across the 8th dimension. Is it?
yes,
We will be watching The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai across the 8th dimension on a website called Tubi. If you're in America, you should access this, no problem.
Or
Although
you
there
can
will
use
be
another site called Pluto, or you can just buy it for some amount of money on Amazon.
And the cherry on the on the top of the extremely unprofessional cake is we couldn't work out how to screen share one person's computer.
So we're watching this separately.
Yeah, so you're probably going to hear us saying, "Oh, can you pause this? Oh, can you pause this?" quite a few times.
Yeah, I don't believe in pausing movies. We're just going to keep plowing straight ahead. Last thing to note, cast of this movie absolutely insane. So we've got Peter Weller as the main character. Peter Weller, you might also know as RoboCop. Also in this, John Lithgow. We've also got Jeff Goldblum in a supporting. John Lithgow and Christopher Lloyd as villains. Jeff Goldblum as a side character, and a bunch of other people who you might not have heard of because they were mostly around in the 80s.
Jesus Christ, I think this movie didn't even make half its budget at the box office.
No, because nobody understood it. Nobody understood. People still don't understand it.
What is this film rated?
Sure. PG.
Okay.
Although I would like to point out that in 1984, PG-13 wasn't a rating that existed yet. So your options were G, PG, and R.
I think British film ratings make more sense than American ones.
No.
Are you sure?
I will always argue on the side of the United States.
But you've got film ratings like 18 and 15, which couldn't be any more self-explanatory.
PG and PG-13 make sense.
I mean, PG-13 means 12A.
PG-13 means you can't come to this without a guardian unless you're 13. Unless you're 13.
That's what 12A means. Anyone 12 or under has to be assisted or accompanied, I think is a better word.
Well, yeah, PG means parental guidance.
All right, that one makes sense, but
G means good or something like that.
General.
PG means general audiences, and then R means restricted, and then there's the infamous rating of X.
What about NC-17?
That is what replaced X.
Oh, okay.
X-rated in the terms of like pornographic cinema actually used to mean fuck you. If you're underage, you can't come in at all. Now NC-17 is that role.
I mean, I still think 15 and 18 make a lot of sense. You could be from anywhere in the world and you basically understand what it means.
Yeah, but I'm an American, so America's better.
I mean, have you seen how many people use Fahrenheit in comparison to Celsius?
Country Brunei, I think Malawi, and the country that's put 15 guys on the moon. And then the rest, and then that's all that really matters.
Typical American thinks he's better than everyone else.
I don't see the Union Jack on the moon.
Yeah, but do you see the Union Jack on any of the state flags? Yes, you do.
Yeah, because we kicked y'all out. Also, the Hawaiians, for some reason, because they were very appreciative of the English monarchy before we stole their country from them. But that's all in the past. Anyways, do we want to hit start on this movie so that we can watch this movie?
I mean, there's probably going to be like a half a second difference, but oh well.
Right. 3, 2,
One.
1.
Isn't Metro Goldwyn Mayer defunct now? Or
Isn't
defunct now?
no.
I thought it was defunct or
MGM
something.
got bought by somebody.
I'm going to turn the volume of mine down just a bit so that
Yeah.
I could talk to you at the same time.
Yeah. Now Sherwood Productions, they're gone. I think MGM bought them.
A Sidney Beckerman production.
Yeah, this is all movies like this are great because they always just have really old production companies because that's how you financed these back in the day was
Okay.
you just got your buddies together and you made a stupid movie. The I
This title screen. Sorry to interrupt you. This title screen is, oh god, are they doing They're doing a Star Wars
yes,
thing.
this movie is great because it just doesn't give a shit.
Shall I read this aloud, or do you?
If you want to, it keeps going for a bit. And his hard
Buckaroo
rock.
Banzai, born to an American mother and a Japanese father, thus began life as he was destined to live it, going in several directions at once. A brilliant. Oh, I've fallen behind.
The best thing to note, he has a band of his scientist friends called the Hong Kong Cavaliers.
Well, basically, we had a Star Wars intro. Looks like a World War One trench.
I think, actually, I have no idea what the.
I mean, it looks like sandbags and stuff.
Yeah, oh god, I don't remember what this one is. Oh yeah, this is them testing the oscillation overthruster,
Okay.
which is what they use to go through
We'll be
time.
watching. We're watching this movie out regular speed, by the way.
Oh
Not
yeah,
that it really matters. Just because some people like to watch. Oh, Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown.
yeah.
He was also in the Oogie Loves.
Yeah, I know. I think we could probably do this as basically a version of the riff tracks where you take this and you watch the movie in sync with it.
I mean, like I said, we're extremely unprofessional. It's extremely unprofessional.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, there's unprofessional in a
And then
charming
there's
way.
us.
Yeah. I think we can't use it as an excuse, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Clancy Brown, is he the guy who voices Mr. Krabs?
Yes, he is.
Woo! I knew that. Speaking of that yellow thing looked like SpongeBob.
What's the yellow thing?
That thing there.
Oh, that. Okay.
What? Do you agree? Like, it looks like the Robo.
It does.
SpongeBob.
No, I think I'm like already a half second behind you.
Oh, well.
Oh, here, look. Buckaroo is getting ready to do his science, but first he needs to save a man's brain.
I think I'll turn the subtitles on because if I'm talking to you the whole time. Oh, wait, they're on now. I apologize for all my coughing, by the way.
Whatever.
I'm too lazy to edit it out.
Now, I'd like to note something really funny, which is that their like super speed record truck. Oh, there's Clancy Brown. Is
Him. There he
yeah, is their super speedy land speed record truck is absolutely a Ford F-350, which is notable for having the aerodynamic properties of a house brick.
I can do. He's not doing his Mr. Krabs impression.
No, he.
Yes, this was like 20 years before SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I know. When I say like, "Hey, it's Buckaroo," it just makes me think of that. Did you have like the? What's the WB? Is that the WB? Was that a board game company?
Maybe.
Did you have like a Buckaroo game?
Do not remember that.
It was like you had a model horse and you had to put like objects on it. Like you had a saddle, a water bottle,
Nope.
and if you put the thing on, one thing on, that's the one that caused him to buck it all off.
I'm sure that existed. I don't remember that.
I had a copy of it. I didn't. We sort of just like. I didn't use it as such. I just sort of just played. I don't know what I did with it, but my family had a copy of that game. Is this just like the? This is like the exposition stuff, right?
I mean, kind of.
I mean,
This
like
is like,
every like film that takes place in like a weird universe has like 10-15 minutes of
I mean, it is, but also
establishing.
this actually is what is the thing that kicks off the plot.
I mean, that's fair enough. It's like, I mean, if you watch because we were talking about the Spy Kids films,
Yeah.
um there's like 10-15 minutes of them in the quote unquote real world before they have to go off to the world of CGI.
Oh yeah. No, it's not like this. This is kind of an introduction, but it's also notably like this is why the rest of the plot is happening.
What does the I mean, I guess my question will be answered soon, but what does the eighth dimension even look like?
Um, like 1980s special effects.
Oh, God. I mean, when there's
This
when
film was done on a budget.
but the thing
This
is when there's new technology in films, like
Oh
every
no,
film
it's
just
not new technology. They didn't do
I
this as like
mean, I say new technology, like access to interesting technology. Like, do you know when like 3D films like became
Oh
a
no,
thing?
I know what you're talking about. That is not what they did.
Okay,
This
so it's
is like
firing
we're
the thing up.
What timestamp are you at? I might now be a couple of seconds ahead of you because I tried to skip
Um,
ahead.
he's just said
No, no. What does it
he's
say
fast.
on the what does it say on the
7:23, 24.
Oh, okay. I'm like 4 seconds ahead of you.
Oh well, it's all right. I mean, it's
There
good that
we
you're
go.
slightly ahead because
No,
you'll
no,
know what I'm.
now I think I'm in sync. I'm at like 7:31.
Uh, I've just hit 7:40. A lot of our conversation is going to be like this, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
He's trying to. I was going to say he's about to do a Doc Brown, but this film came before Back to the Future. So could you say that Doc
I
Brown is
think
doing a Buckaroo?
actually
Could you
it
say
might
that
have
Doc
come out
Brown
at the
is doing a
same
Buckaroo
time.
Banzai?
It might have.
Well, the thing is, in in the first Back to the Future film, they
Yeah.
like mention over and over and over again that it's 1985. This was like I think this was 84 from
I
what I
think they
saw.
released this like early in I think Back to the Future was a summer blockbuster in 85. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, he's breaking the sound barrier in an F-350.
Okay.
Good for you, Buckaroo.
If that's not his catchphrase, it should be.
Oh, he's got better ones.
All right, that can be your catchphrase for the
Yeah.
Series 6 onwards.
My question that I have about this scene is that, considering that he's the one who's financing this operation, why did he need to like surprise everyone by going off course and turning on the oscillation overthruster instead of just saying, "Hey guys, we're going to do this." Oh, here's the eighth dimension.
Well, we're about to find out. Does he spend the majority of the movie in here?
No.
No. Oh, I've just got an ad.
What do you mean you've just got an ad?
It's Tubi. There's ads.
Oh Jesus, fuck! I got one too. Fuck these people.
I've just muted it.
I got an
But
ad for The Masked Singer. These people can eat me.
I like that show. Season 8 is coming. It looks really good.
Can I?
Did you know who was on the most recent season? That caused a lot. You probably even know about it. It
I
caused a lot.
don't.
They had Rudy Giuliani.
Oh yes, I did hear about that.
That like fucking broke the internet.
That's
I mean,
that's
as a obviously, I wouldn't say he's a particularly good person. I mean, that's an understatement. But as a American person, I feel like the more obvious things of what Rudy Giuliani have done are more like apparent. Is what I'm saying. Joe?
yeah. No, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm pulling up Amazon and I'm gonna try and screen share with you because
Amazon
these
screen share. I promise you, it's not going to work.
really.
Yes, I tried it, and I just got the audio will work, but you just get a black screen because the bloody website's smart enough to identify that you're using a screen capture.
Really?
Anyway, I've got about 10 seconds, and then my thing will start again. I mean,
Man, fuck.
I don't mind the ad breaks. I think it's funny. It's like we're building
Man,
up
fuck
this.
Tubi. Hold on. How do
I mean, to be fair though, you're not. How do you expect people like this to get paid if they don't run ads?
I don't know. Fuck them just generally.
Be like us. Do make content for free. Wait, hold on. My thing's back.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
This
if
is
you want, you can go to 0939. I don't know why I said it like that, but
oh
I mean, it doesn't matter because we're going to be out of sync anyway.
yeah.
Ready?
I'm I'm very offended that there's an ad break in this.
We don't even know how many there are, but should we
If
just keep
there's
going?
more than a couple, I'll figure something out.
I can live with it.
Did he just drive out of the wall?
The caption on my screen says, "They go right up to a wall of rock. Holy shit!" I thought this was a PG film.
PG. There was no PG-13.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm at 9:39. You ready?
Still? Oh, I've been going for like for like a minute. Okay, hit play now.
Okay. Oh, I'm still mute. It doesn't matter.
I'm at 9:41. There we go.
Oh, I've hit 9:48 just now.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Looks like a YouTube video from 2006.
Hmm.
He just did a Roadrunner thing because you know when
Mm-hmm. No, I
sometimes
know.
Wile E. Coyote will paint a tunnel on the side of a cliff.
Yup.
I thought that was like the only time he caught the Roadrunner. Stupid trick turned out to be.
No, it never worked for him. He would always the Roadrunner would always run through it. He's gone through the mountain.
I want to see more of the Eighth Dimension.
That's all you're gonna see.
Wait, that's all that's all the Eighth Dimension stuff in the film.
There's other stuff that we see. It makes
Why is
sense.
this film weird then?
You'll see.
All right. I was about to say I'm a patient man, but that's not always true. But oh well.
Wait until you start seeing the aliens.
Aliens. Ectoplasm.
There, goop.
I
I
can't remember the last time I saw Ghostbusters was, but is there like an iconic quote that involves
he
ectoplasm in it?
slimed me.
He's like, that's the one. Is that Bill Murray who says that?
Yep.
Oh, do you know what I find generally quite funny about Ghostbusters?
Everything.
Well, the specifically one thing. You know how? Oh,
Roadkill.
looks like a brain. It looks like a football's brain. Anyway, do you know what I find genuinely funny about? So you know how like one of the original Ghostbusters is sadly no longer with us,
Yeah.
but I
Oh,
look what I
here's
fi-
John Lithgow.
what John Lithgow, what was he in?
Many things I don't remember.
Anyway, the one guy who plays a deceased, basically the Ghostbuster actor who's dead. His character was called Egon,
Yeah.
which is funny because it sounds like he gone.
That's terrible, Emerson.
What? What?
That's
Why?
really bad. Do not
What?
he gone Egon he gone.
Yeah. Are
That's
you saying
dark.
like? Are you saying it's bad because it's just like a bad joke, or is like it's a
It's in
really
bad
really?
taste because he's dead.
Should I just censor myself saying that?
Nah, people should hear that joke and judge you.
No, no, no. I'll keep that. I'll keep that to myself. I'll censor it.
Hmm.
What is going on?
Oh, here's the backstory. This is Dr. Emilio Lizardo, who in the 30s tried to break through to the eighth dimension.
Is this film set in the 30s?
No, this is a flashback to the 30s
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have known that.
because you were talking. But because this is Dr. Emilio Lizardo who tried to do this in the
Okay.
30s and is now in an asylum, which is where we
He's
saw him but a moment
he's
ago.
still alive 90 years later.
It's the 80s. That was only 50 years before.
Oh, okay. Mm.
I do like how this guy is trying to say no and they can't hear him despite being 10 feet away from each other.
Well, that was some of the worst editing I've ever seen.
I mean, it's the 80s, Emerson. You've got to understand that this movie is not great. He got shoved partway into the eighth dimension.
Oh, he's acting the same way I did when he said we couldn't watch the Oogie Loves.
Sure, that's. Were you possessed by an alien?
I mean, something was definitely inside me, but I don't think it was an alien.
That's okay.
Is the alien still inside him?
Yes.
So it's basically possessed him for half a century.
Yes. Oh, hey, you know who that is? That's
Uh,
Jonathan Banks.
is it bad? I don't exactly know.
Did you
I don't.
watch Breaking Bad?
No, I haven't
Did
actually.
you watch Better Call Saul?
That ended a few days ago.
That ended on Monday. That is Mike Ehrmantraut from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad.
I'm unfortunately one of those people who's never seen Breaking Bad.
I mean, I didn't watch all of it either. He's one of the main he's one of the better known side characters from uh from Breaking Bad, and Better Call Saul turned him into a oh my god, laugh while you can, monkey boy. This film is
I
so,
mean, that line had the potential to be extremely racist.
oh, it's just all really stupid.
Oh, I was. Do you know the song? You know the song "Rapper's Delight" by the Sugar Hill Gang.
Yes.
Then the bit where he says, "I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello," and then he lists a bunch of colors.
Yeah. Can we just start with all the colors of that guy's coat?
Brown, yellow, green.
Purple, pink. Oh, and then here, look, we get the Hong Kong Cavaliers just going and rocking out because he is also like a music sensation.
Uh, BB,
What? Buckaroo
Bonsai
Bon
Bill, Buffalo
Buckaroo
Bonsai. Bu-
Yeah.
I said Buffalo Bonsai.
Buffalo Bonds. No, they're in New Jersey. That guy's playing two saxophones at once. Buckaroo Banzai and the Hong Kong Cavaliers.
Ha, the drums have got eights on them.
No, it's BB. There, it's his initials back to back.
Oh. Still, though, it looks like a number 8, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Coincidence? I think not. Or as my news saying, which means the same thing, coinky dink, I don't think.
Oh, good.
Admit it, you think mine's better, don't you?
No,
Why not?
Kawinky Dink. I don't think sounds weird. Oh, hold
But
on.
it's.
Now we've got a bit of drama as someone is not having a good time. As this woman just randomly is sobbing in the audience. I don't know how he noticed that. That's the biggest superpower he has.
It's not the right thing to do when someone's in floods of tears. Oh,
I mean, I mean,
thankfully
he's.
that can of beer was empty. Or cider was
I think he's
empty.
trying to make her like prove, like help cheer her up. But this is also.
She looks familiar.
I mean, she looks very familiar to Buckaroo, not for the reason that you think. And I like the guy in the background. Hey, I think I hear a violin.
That's a fancy microphone.
I mean,
I mean,
it's
I
the
like the red.
80s.
I like the red of it. It looks like something Christina
Yeah.
Aguilera. Looks like something Christina Aguilera would use.
I have no idea what Christina Aguilera's set would be like, but I don't know.
I mean, you know those like masterclass adverts.
Vaguely.
Oh well.
I mean, keep going. But
Oh, she hosted a class on singing and
oh,
used a red microphone.
and hmm. And now he's singing a sad song to her.
For God's sake.
Hmm.
I can't tell what she's feeling.
She'll make it abundantly clear by the end of this scene.
Okay.
Or at least as clear as this film ever allows itself to get.
Shitting hell.
She as suddenly everyone in the entire audience. I love the guy on like the drums who pulls out like a goddamn Uzi.
If this episode, sorry, does well, do we start making more of these exclusively for our potential Patreon?
We could.
Because this is essentially a pilot.
Yes. Maybe we could even watch good movies.
Oh, I saw a fantastic movie last week. I've seen it. I watched it by myself and then I watched it with my mum. It's probably my new favorite movie. It's The House on Netflix.
Huh.
Have you seen that?
No, I don't even know. Generally, if something's on Netflix and it's a new movie, it's terrible.
I promise you, this movie, The House, is fantastic.
Huh.
I'm saying it's new. It's about 9 months old.
Meanwhile, he's just strangled the life out of Jonathan Banks.
Can I just say I haven't actually given any thought to when this episode's going to come out?
Oh, fun.
I mean, might be talking a week or something.
Okay.
But I don't really know.
Yeah. Just so that we make clear, in case you didn't hear this, the guy that is possessing John Lithgow is an alien named John Big Booty. Or not John Big Booty, John Warfin.
Huh.
Because Lord John Warfin. Just in case you didn't hear that. Meanwhile, here's the Hong Kong Cavaliers tour bus, which is a giant double-decker bus. Mystery Lady opens fire. Nobody cares about her. It's only Buckaroo they care about. Which what they're trying to get at, in case that's not entirely clear, is that previous to the events of this film, she looks like exactly like his old girlfriend who died.
Oh.
Huh.
Well, that was a bit of a voice crack I didn't mean.
Hmm. Oof. I just Googled the Maserati Bora. It was a very pretty looking car. Wonder where he found one in New Jersey outside of an insane asylum.
I should turn the volume down a bit.
Hmm.
This film is weird.
Yeah.
Although, I don't think it's like alcoholic beverage weird.
It's a fun movie to watch
Oh,
with
it's Jeff
the beer.
Goldblum.
Yes. It's a fun movie to watch with a beer. It's not you need a drink kind of movie.
Have you seen the original Cats and Dogs from 2001?
I do not think so.
It's...
I really like how you're not addressing the fact that Jeff Goldblum is wearing full cowboy clothes.
It's just another normal day at the Jeff Goldblum office, isn't it?
Yes.
But Jeff Goldblum is in that film as well.
Meanwhile, this other guy with the red shirt is wearing two belts. Like,
Oh, ketchup and mustard.
yeah,
Sorry, my mic's down by my left hand side, so
what?
it's sort of
Yeah,
just
it's fine.
New Jersey.
Hmm. What is he making fun of me? Yeah, Jeff. Wonder why.
Is she the woman from last night?
Yes, from the.
Oh, okay. Why is it? Is it just? Is
What?
it? I just. This is about 80s films in general.
Yeah.
But is it just like? Is it like the make? Is it just like the makeup in the films or something, or is it just like do specifically women in the 80s have a very like different face structure to women now?
It's the kind of. I think it's the kind of makeup as well as prevailing attitudes at the time. Because definitely some of the stuff that they had in this era, they banned. Because, like, for example, one of the better hairsprays of that era, they just banned it because it had CFCs that put the hole in the ozone layer. My mom is still mad about that, by the way, because that was like her favorite hairspray.
Huh.
But this is basically his dead girlfriend or wife's twin sister. And so I
Oh,
do like
great!
how
Another ad.
I'll kill someone.
Febreze. We,
So
we are not sponsored by
hi everybody.
the Taskmaster USA, sponsored by Befreeze.
Hi everybody. This is Joe here on behalf of the podcast. Don't ever use Tubi. In fact, I hope
No,
Tubi goes out of business.
use Tubi because it's free.
No, don't use Tubi.
No,
Go to
don't use
school,
no.
get a job, be successful, buy the movie from Amazon. Or here's a better idea: go on eBay, buy it on VHS for $5, and have a perpetual license of the video because you own it.
I mean, you could probably get this film on VHS, but
I
not.
bought it on VHS. It cost me $6.
Well, yeah, but you couldn't get a film like Avengers Endgame on VHS.
Then buy Avengers Endgame on DVD.
That'd be
But
really cool to see like a modern film on VHS, wouldn't
I
it?
someone sent me a copy of Zootopia they made on VHS once.
That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I do like this little bit of setup because my ad is ended, so I don't know if you're
Mine's still
still.
going.
Oh
I've
shit.
got
Okay. Uh.
about 20 seconds left of
Okay.
ads.
I.
I don't really. I'm perfectly fine with it as it is because I think it's just something like
Oh no, my ad ended.
sometimes it's like
My ad
that.
ended, so I was going through the film and I didn't realize you weren't there yet.
I'll let you know my timestamp when I come out. But the thing is, there's a difference between like ads in like this and ads on like mainstream TV because obviously you've got designated ad breaks. But in this, it's just sort of like something could just happen mid scene, and then all of a sudden the tone is just like buy our product, buy our product.
Yeah. I generally
It
just
goes
don't.
full Truman. It's like okay. I'm at 29 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay, hold on. There we go. Right, start.
Hang on.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm at 29:53. Let me know as you go past that. This is
53, 54, 55, 56.
so
Oh, I'm still on mute.
now I would like to note something really funny, which is that the guy just said at the podium, because they've now moved to like a meeting they're having,
Yeah.
that they're having that a motorcycle conference is being set up in the background. And that
Okay.
actually is relevant to the plot in a minute because it sets up the next scene. It's really, it's like this film should not have like any level of
BB,
organization, but yet it does.
BB. Oh God,
Ah, yes, the alien spaceship.
this is like 2000s Doctor Who stuff.
If you're not watching the movie alongside with us, like, first of all, what are you doing? But second of all, he's explaining how you get to the eighth dimension, and
The
uh,
alien, that alien just looks like, oh God, what's it called from Doctor Who? Slitheen. That's it from Doctor
I
Who.
unfortunately I don't know what that one is.
Just Google Slitheen Doctor Who.
I will have to. I like how they brought the girl who like pointed a gun at her own head at the restaurant to the massive press conference with like the Secretary of Defense and a bunch of other people.
Jesus Christ.
I guess it kind of looks like the Slitheen.
My computer's just turned Do Not Disturb on because we've reached 10 o'clock.
Oh, fun.
I got a new computer, by the way.
Oh, neat. What'd you buy?
MacBook Air 2020 model.
Oh, cool.
Not sponsored. It's actually a custom made model with about twice as much storage as a regular one.
Oh, I also like that the president that he actually takes calls from the president of the United States.
This would have been during Reagan, wouldn't it?
No, the president comes in later.
But I'm talking like, is this set in like the early 80s?
Yeah,
Then it would
President
have been.
Reagan is not the president in the in the universe of Buckaroo
Well,
Banzai.
is it like did they like create a parody of him where they just like switched his
No,
initials around
no, no, no.
so
He's
that
like
instead of Ronald Reagan he's
no.
Ronald
He's like an
Reagan?
actual person who has a speaking line.
You
He's just
didn't really get the irony. I mean, it was like a
I
very
I
try hard joke.
I did not, unfortunately.
As like they created a parody of Ronald Reagan where they just swapped his initials around. So instead of Ronald Reagan, he's Ronald Reagan.
Oh, I didn't. That's a very forced joke. I'm sorry.
Forcing it through like Jesus Christ. You just said don't touch him.
I always enjoy.
I thought they were animatronic puppets, but they're actually people in
No, they're
makeup.
people in masks. Yeah.
Do you know what I think would be a good film to watch?
What?
Like this. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh.
Like the one with the costumes made by Jim Henson.
I love the crashed zoom. And then
In
it's like
in
he's
this,
just running around screaming incoherently at these people. And nobody even like pays attention.
it looks like he's got a pair of
Nope.
tights over
No,
his
I'm sorry.
face.
Oh, he does. That's actually a way of doing crime is to put like a pantyhose over your face because it obscures your facial features while still doing your vision. But it's great that like Buckaroo Banzai runs and starts screaming incoherently at these guys, and
Hmm.
everybody does what he says anyways.
Or maybe they just have extreme foot fetishes.
No, that's not why. There's like an actual reason, unfortunately, instead of going with the fetish joke. It obscures your it keeps you from obscuring your vision, but also obscures how your face looks. It's an old bank robbery trick.
I mean, I just get like a latex animal mask, I go. Or like the
It,
VIPs in Squid Game.
yeah, I guess if you don't have that, or if it was like the '80s when this was. Now,
Yes, you
this
can.
is this is what I was talking about. They said there
It's
was a
Buckaroo
motorcycle.
Banzai.
They said there was a motorcycle convention on, and that's why they mentioned that so that he could just grab a motorcycle out of the street and no one would question it.
That's slightly genius, but also slightly absurd.
That's this movie. That's how this movie
He's
is.
like he's riding along with no urgency whatsoever.
He's looking for where they went.
Still, though, he's just sort of like having a potter along, like it's a
It
Sunday morning,
also very
like it's
amused.
like he's on a Sunday drive or
Yeah.
something.
Also, I do want to point out that Peter
Oh
Weller
god, there's a
has.
guy called Bubba in this.
Oh, good.
Is
That
this of
Pete.
Mice and Men or something?
No, people in America are just occasionally named Bubba, but no. Peter Weller said when he was filming this that he actively had no idea what the film was about
Did
and
he
still
say? Did he
doesn't.
say? He said he. Oh, he said he loved it.
No, he had no idea what was going on in the film while he made it.
Oh, did he say he liked or disliked it?
He said it was a great film. I still don't know what it's about.
The design of the aliens is weird.
Yeah.
I miss when everything was just practical effects.
What?
I miss when it was just everything could just be practical effects.
Oh yeah. They just casually run Buckaroo off the road.
I get it's cost effective to do everything with computers now, but at the same time,
It doesn't have quite the same thing.
I mean, very selfishly for the actors, it helps to have something that's there.
Yeah.
Although, if you've seen Stranger Things season 4,
I have not watched Stranger Things at all.
oh well, in that case, I shan't.
I mean, I don't really plan on watching it either.
I mean,
It's
the main villain, like, there's a bunch of like smaller villains which are obviously CGI, but the main villain is all practical effects because he's like a human who's just
yeah.
been decayed and stuff over time in like the alternate dimension
Hmm.
thing. Oh god, it's
Oh,
Indiana Jones.
oh no, it's rolling towards us very slowly. Oh no, let's not run away at all,
How do you
guys.
do you like the idea of the Chicken Little film?
I I did watch Chicken Little. I don't recall whether or not it was good or bad.
I mean, is that the drummer?
No, so this is, and they're going to explain it. There's two different kinds of aliens from the eighth dimension. There's the red lectoids, which all look like white dudes who are like businessmen. And then there's the black lectoids, all of whom look like Rastafarians.
Well, that's extremely racist.
All of them, regardless of gender, are named John.
The only other basic name besides Joe, John.
Hmm.
Although to be fair, though, we're joined by your not so average Joe.
Yes.
If you were, if you were a superhero, your name should just be Average Joe.
If I were a superhero, my alter ego would be something very different.
Your superhero name would be Emerson, a very unusual name.
No, I don't know. I also really like how seemingly everybody knows who Buckaroo Banzai is. He's been ionized. What fair? Grover's Mill. Now, this is going to involve a little bit of inside baseball and U.S. pop culture. You ever heard of the War of the Worlds?
Is that a book or something?
It was originally a radio play.
I've heard of that name.
You might want to just Google it really quick. That'll come up a lot.
I didn't have to do any research for Bullet Train though.
No, Bullet Train was great.
You liked all the Thomas references, didn't
Yep,
you?
I did.
I bet you shouted, "I know what that means" in the theater.
I generally just liked that entire movie.
The Lemon guy, his British accent is so good.
Oh yeah, I also
I
really
was
like.
genuinely shocked that he was American. Like the actor was
Oh, he
American.
is. Damn.
Yeah, he's American, and
Huh.
so is the
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
young girl. No,
Oh yeah.
Aaron Taylor Johnson was the white guy, Tangerine.
Yeah.
The other guy, Lemon, he's American, but his British accent was so good.
Yeah.
Like he
I,
fooled me.
oh, I like this. I like this that Buckaroo Banzai has like this huge number of followers who will just help him at a moment's notice, and it's like ridiculous how that works. Like he has a whole band of groupies. Like like these people just will go and help.
Oh god, now they're introducing a kid.
They're introducing this movie continuously introduces people.
Like anyone knows what that really means.
Lectroids from Planet 10. It's like Buckaroo, you like nobody says, Buckaroo, you do realize you're a crazy person.
Back when the
Hold on, watch this. Licks his palm, smacks it to his forehead.
I
Oh
mean,
my.
I already saw that bit.
Oh shit. What timestamp are you at? Oh god, are we off again?
I've just paused it at 44 minutes and 39.
Okay, no, we're still good then. I'm at 44:44.
Okay.
Oh, and that's somebody too, the girl. Isn't that Jennifer Grey from Ferris Bueller?
I mean, could be.
No, no,
It's
she's
been a
not.
while
No,
since I've seen Ferris
no, she's
Bueller.
not. She's not. I got that wrong.
I mean, to be
Was that
fair though,
Karen?
it's the 80s. You get people mixed up in films a lot.
Yeah.
Although, have you seen National Lampoon's Christmas
Of
Vacation?
course I have.
I had a very, you probably know about this, but I had a genuine coming to Jesus moment that the kid who plays Russell in that film plays Leonard in Big Bang Theory.
Huh. You know,
Like, I saw him and I
Christmas
thought, oh god, his face looks so familiar. And I was like, oh my god, is that Leonard from Big Bang Theory?
Christmas
And it was.
Vacation isn't really a joke so much as it is a documentary.
I
Like
think the
like
original Vacation film's still the best one.
no, 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 you don't get it. My mom, like, you know how they turn on the lights and like they have to throw on the nuclear generator and everything, and
Yeah.
every that's what my mom's Christmas lights are.
I think because like Christmas, the vacation movies are such pure pieces of Americana that as a British person, when you watch them, you sort of just fantasize that this is what America was like, especially in the 80s, like this
I mean,
gorgeous haven.
you're a
What
little bit correct, but it seriously is like
America in the 80s must have been like one of the most glorious places to live.
oh yeah. Meanwhile, the have now detected Buckaroo.
Go BB go.
Oh no, it's a truck. Where did he get the truck from? Why is Oh no, he's only penned in by a short railing on one side. Oh no, a ladder. Where did that ladder come from? Oh wait, because Buckaroo
you sound like
Banzai's
you sound like you're directing one of the like scary movie or disaster movie
maybe
films.
I just love this that he has people who own helicopters just as volunteers that just swoop in and pluck him out of the sky. And he's got like this armed compound. Like it's so much
This
fun.
is Should I just delete that?
Sure, I wasn't even sure what you were talking about because I was talking about
The
the
thing is,
helicopter.
I can't really delete anything because then I'll have to shorten the movie as well. I just have to leave some dead air. But oh well.
Oh no, we've got an ad. Why?
I don't have
Why?
an ad. Oh god, am I gonna get an ad in a second?
Kill me. It's at 4812 is where I'm at.
Oh, mine's just come up as well.
Oh, now it's done. That was literally like a 2-second mid-roll ad. I'm at 4814 when yours finishes.
All right.
You've still got an hour left.
Mine's gone on for a bit.
Hmm. Is your ad still going?
Yes, it is. It's got about 15 seconds to
Oh
go.
my god.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Fuck
what a weird
Tubi.
world we live in. Um, I should have used this ad break to get pick my beer can. My I say beer can, whatever.
So
About give it 10 seconds.
we should call this episode Fuck Tubi.
No, we need to call it Emerson and Joe watch this movie, and then we put that as like the episode description.
Yes. Next time we should just buy whatever movie it is, or find one that's
I need
both
to.
on
We need to.
Netflix.
We need to plan a release date for season 6.
Yes, we do. Whenever you want to do it.
Um, should we just announce? Should I just announce a random date at the? I say a random date, a date that makes sense at the end of the video.
Sure, you've got about an hour to come up with that because that's how much movie we have left. Is your ad done?
Oh no, it's good now. I've just paused it at 18:35.
At what?
48:35. Excuse me.
Okay, give me a second. I gotta get that far ahead. There, we're watching as John Parker, the Blacklectoid, tries to deliver a pink box
All right.
to the Banzai Institute for
It's just occurred to me
Biomedical.
we've paused this numerous times, and people are probably
I'm
lost track
s-
of where.
I'm
But
so
I mean,
sorry,
we've
everyone.
referenced the
Yeah,
times a lot, so they should be
here,
able to like drag them. Are you good?
47:38. I'm right there.
I said 48:35
Yeah,
is where
I'm
I
at
am.
48:43 right now.
All right. If you're around the 48:30 mark with press play, we'll go.
Okay. Yeah.
I press play.
Pinky Carruthers is such a.
Are they all called John Parker?
All the aliens are named John. Look at this. This is actually they're talking about this. John Many Jars, John Big Booty.
Little John, John Little John.
Little Jars. Yep.
Question: what did you think of the Elvis movie? Because I saw that as
I was
well.
very uncomfortably real.
Very uncomfortably real.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It was a very good movie, but showing Tom Parker abusing Elvis like that was not that great.
Is that? I mean, I assume that's what the
Oh yeah,
real
that's actually
Tom.
what happened.
I love Tom Hanks so much.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, and he's apparently a really,
Oh,
really lovely
oh yeah.
person in real life
Here,
as
hold on.
well.
Hold on. This is John. So as we go through this, this
Yeah.
is actually like how they realize they're all aliens. Here we go.
John Jones.
October. New Jersey. So if we want to just pause this for a second, I'll explain to you
All right.
exactly what that was, what that
I've just
meant.
I paused it at 50 minutes 43 seconds.
Okay, I paused at 50:48. So 50:58, I'm sorry. So the War of the Worlds is a very famous radio broadcast in the United States where Orson Welles, who is a famous producer of film and radio, though at the time was only radio, wanted to do a like what we would
Hmm.
now call like almost a like a found footage thing where he wanted to make it seem like this was actually happening. And so he
Okay.
made a fake radio documentary, fake radio thing where, it opened with like a normal radio program and then got broken into by news reports of an alien invasion in New Jersey.
Oh,
And
okay.
and it's a very popular thing because there's all the urban legends about people going absolutely apeshit. about this because it was 1938 and everybody was stupid and couldn't read and ate dirt and everything like that. And so they believed it. In actuality, it wasn't as big of a deal as it's made out to be, but definitely a little bit of panic was caused. And in real life, it was there were ads before it on the radio saying like this is going to be a fake thing. It's called the War of the Worlds. Don't panic. But what they are saying in this movie is that this hugely influential piece of American media history actually is not a hoax, actually really happened, and actually got covered up by the aliens that it was about. This would be like if, for English listeners, this would be like if that Ghost Watch program they had on the BBC in like 1989 or 1990 something. Do you remember that, Emerson? You know what I'm talking about?
Vaguely.
There, Ghost Watch. Look it up if you don't know what it is. But
Wait, is
it,
that the thing with the sheet puppet?
I don't think so. They were doing a live ghost program, and the ghost ended up possessing like the television
Oh,
presenters who were
because
all real people who really worked for the
because
BBC.
I was thinking because I watched the Weakest Link puppet special, and there was a character on that called Nobby the Sheep, who I think was in some sort of
No, no,
ghost-based program.
that is not what it was. Very briefly, Ghostwatch was they had all the BBC News crew participate in this. We're gonna do a live ghost episode for Halloween, and it went through with like a lot of prominent people from the telly getting possessed by ghosts
I don't think I've
during
ever seen you say an American say the word telly before.
I'm trying to make it sound like what it is, and it scared a lot of people, and they only aired it a couple of times without saying anything. But the the thing is, imagine if that were real and got marked as fake afterwards by the ghost. That's
Damn.
kind of like what they're saying here. It's really stupid. I love it so much.
Joe, I'm gonna have to, rather embarrassingly, have to nip to the toilet.
Okay.
I'm just saying that.
This is the first bathroom break we have ever done.
Well, it's because I've been drinking alcohol.
Well, I didn't tell you to do that, so
I'll be back in a bit. We'll probably put a SpongeBob time card up, and then.
okay.
All right, give me a second.
Okay.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Did you have fun?
Yes, I did. I had fun because it gave me an idea.
No, that is not the answer you were supposed to give. I don't want to know about the idea you had while taking a leak. We're gonna hit play on this goddamn movie. No. I do not want to hear the thoughts. I do not want to hear that thought. Just hit play on the movie.
Are you sure? Please.
That is not how you answer. So what? Okay.
Please.
I was having a piss, and now I'm going to tell you the idea I had about it. Come on.
No, not about the piss. It reminded me of something.
Reminded you of something. Oh, good, Emerson. I don't want to know this idea. Hit play on the film.
Please. Have you seen The In-Betweeners?
No, we've gone through this.
There's a scene in The In-Betweeners where Neil, if you've seen The In-Betweeners, Neil, the tall one, has to go for a piss, but he's in the car. So he pisses in an empty beer can.
Emerson! That's not better! Hit play on the goddamn movie. We are ending this discussion right now. Hit play. Hit play. I'm at 50-58. I expect you to be at 50-58.
All right, I'm at 50, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59.
There we go.
52. Oh, God.
But
Made me want to react. I want to react to the In-Betweeners US.
No.
Why not?
Because I heard it sucked. And also, we haven't gotten through all of Taskmaster yet. But look, as the aliens just effortlessly scale these walls by jumping. Also, John Parker looks fly as hell as he flies.
No man can jump like that.
They're not men, they're aliens.
I mean, you know what they say, white men can't jump.
I mean, they did. The Lectoids did. That was the thing.
Fucking hell.
5 gallons of water rolling down.
You're never act this chirpy when we're recording normally.
Because normally we've watched already. I am chirpy normally. I am chirpy normally. It's just that normally we're talking about Taskmaster, which is a show that oh my god, I forgot about the spit. Also, Taskmaster is not usually ridiculous on purpose. This is.
What if we watch Battlefield Earth?
I can't imagine that being very good, but we could try.
The
I
Dutch
like how
angle
these guys
king.
argue about everything. Why me, John Big Boutte?
There's a lot of things I'm going to have to censor in this episode.
Sure. Electrical. Orson Welles into covering it up. That's about. Get it? No is about the correct answer. I love these stupid glasses. Oh, and a record runner.
They look like they're VIP to the Squid Game.
I guess. This is again one of the more ridiculous thing. Let's just wear this bubble wrap. As no, not the internet. I can't take it seriously when they're wearing those things.
I don't know what to think at all.
This movie is so fucking strange and I love it. This is like really weird John Wick, basically.
God, I haven't even seen regular John Wick.
Hmm. Oh,
Sorry, just bumped my microphone.
whatever. She was killed by the World Crime League, and that's not a joke. That is actually what has supposedly happened to her in the universe of Buckaroo Banzai. I like the beaker just full of like luminescent green liquid.
Well, does it appear? Oh God, what the hell is that?
I don't know. The Lectroids have like some kind of spit-based weaponry.
Oh,
Again, don't think about this movie too hard.
I'm barely thinking about it at all. If I'm being honest, I'm just watching it flash before my eyes.
A drawer on fire.
Like that's gonna do anything. I love how they call him by his full name and they don't short it to Buck or anything.
I mean, we all respect Buckaroo Banzai.
Imagine if they referred to him only as Buckaroo Banzai.
Oh.
Buckaroo Banzai behind you. Buckaroo Banzai, this came for you in the mail.
Down
Buckaroo.
the hold on, this is a great scene. That's actually a joke that they put in because they were like, do you think anyone's gonna catch us on that? And because like apparently the film just got increasingly less and less studio oversight as it went on. And so they're like, do you think we can just slip in why is there a watermelon there? Because I think it was like reference to a cut plot point. And they were just like, the studio never even said anything.
Whoa.
Or it was something like there was like a cut plot point that they were just like, let's just throw that in. Makes this movie seem delightfully weird. She's got a clear purse.
Officially the most pointless thing in the world.
I mean, no scene in this is that pointless. Oh, I love that you could catch the stuff dripping a little bit further as it in between cuts.
Sorry.
Which, fun fact, I think they were intending to do a sequel and they were just going to cryogenically freeze this character until they could fix it. What again, this film doesn't care that it's stupid. It knows. Oh, here's the president. The president of the United States, who is in traction from back surgery for the entire
Jesus.
movie for
Jesus.
some goddamn reason. Again, it's absolutely ridiculous, and I love it.
I have no real strong opinions to it. That is very obviously superimposed
Oh
on.
yeah, no.
How hard would it have been to just film?
Very, very.
Why?
Because I'm gonna. This is an important plot point first, but then I will, and then I'll tell you because I know why. Foreign nationals? Race war. Alien's name. This entire plot point is so ridiculous. Nobody ever says, Buckaroo, what the fuck are you? Oh, yeah, they do.
What the? What? Imagine if someone said, "What the fuck, Buckaroo?"
Yeah.
And
But,
the joke with that catchphrase is that people get it the wrong answer
yeah.
and say, "What the buck fuckaroo?"
Oh, God, another ad. But
Befreeze,
no, I'm
befreeze.
getting JG Wentworth. But to sort of answer your question, television's refresh at a certain rate, especially because it's a CRT television. The way that it
Okay.
works is it's very difficult to film with a standard camera because camera refresh rates are at a different number of frames per second than the average TV refresh rate. And so you'll get weird refreshing lines on televisions when you try and film them with standard cameras. In the movies they've done this, like for example, Star Trek, the motion picture, all the bridge screens were televisions that had been tuned specifically to the frequency the camera's shot at. And so you've got to basically fine tune everything to each like f-stop and FPS setting you've got, which is really hard. And if you're doing it
Oh,
on film or on a tape, like this might have been recorded on, you've got to like you go back and do dailies and everything. Like it's a pain. It's a pain
that
to
does sound
do.
like a pain.
You're much better off just superimposing something over it, even if it looks a little bit hokey. Oh, here we're back. Are you back yet?
Oh yeah.
I'm at
I've just
106.19.
I'm at 106.33.
Okay.
Are you trying to catch up to me
Yeah,
or
I'm
the
at.
other way?
I'll let you know when I'm at 106.30,
Okay.
which is do now.
All right, I've started.
Now he's getting a phone call from John Warfin. I John Lithgow was just he loved this role.
Which one's John Lithgow?
The guy with the red head with the red hair.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. He looks demented.
That's the whole point of the character. He's
I
actually wearing
know.
like fake teeth. It's
He looks like Pennywise when he emerges from the grate.
I have not seen that.
You've not seen the original one?
No, I don't watch horror movies. Use more honey. Find out what she knows. I love how ridiculous everyone proceeds to look.
The aliens are bizarre.
That's the point.
I know, but
Breathe.
I do love the
this.
practical effects. I do.
Yeah.
If I'm not talking as much as I did before, it's because I'm starting to get a bit tired.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to film this a bit earlier, because otherwise we'd just have been starting like at like a little while ago.
Yeah, I do appreciate that.
Oh.
No.
Mhm. Mhm. Probably very easy.
Is that like a gift or something? Oh,
Um,
does
I don't know.
does his back support thing does
Ro-
that like rotate?
It
That's what I'm like.
rotates.
Oh, so he can look up.
Yeah. It only ever gives me hope for when if I ever want to write something that, you can always write better stuff because weird ass shit like this gets made.
Although maybe things like this are made with the intention of being cult classics.
I mean, not usually. Oh, this bizarre fucking record player is so stupid.
Ooh, spooky lights. Ooh.
Spooky warbling lights. The short form.
Oh,
Oh my.
there's a longer one.
That's great. Some of the jokes in this are on point.
I don't get a lot of jokes in films like this. I'm
You,
a very visual person.
I like a lot of these. Oh, this monologue.
He just said
I was talking
he
about
just
black
said something
lectoids.
extremely racist.
He was talking about black lectoids, which are their enemy.
Oh no, that's
Yeah, I know.
taking out of context.
Escape
That's
or
funny.
die. Oh. Planet 10.
Wow.
Where are
He
we
reminds,
going?
he
Planet
reminds
10.
me of he reminds me
When? Real soon. I love that line. I'm sorry.
of Beetlejuice.
Oh, it's from that same era. Oh, it's so stupid.
What is this movie? I swear.
Exactly what I promised it would be. Very weird. With a piano key. It's got such great lines delivered by an absolutely insane character.
Big Boutte.
You know, they don't do practical effects like this nowadays.
We
Now
had
they
this conversation.
no. Like nowadays they just have like a single like rod pointed at his forehead. Like the set design is different. Instead of the instead of some kind of like this whole weird thing, it would just be like one rod pointed at his forehead that would be causing him great pain. Also, just the Secretary of Defense drops out of the sky in a helicopter by himself.
I think it'd be funny if it just fell out of the sky without any reasoning whatsoever.
That would be in tune for this movie.
Have you seen a film called Reanimated?
I have not.
It was like a straight to TV Nickelodeon film about 15 years ago.
I should have seen it, but I don't remember seeing. What's it about?
Basically, there's this kid who goes to like the film's parody version of like Disneyland. He has an accident there, and they put the brain of the creator, like the movie's version of Walt Disney. They put his brain into the boy, and the boy can start seeing all these cartoon the cartoon characters in real life that the Parker's mascots of.
I did not ever see that. It's very weird. I'll have to look that up.
Well, it's a bad movie. Like it's a bad movie.
Yeah.
But I think it could be a so bad that it's good movie as
Yeah.
well. That's the movie. I've heard of it, but I've never actually seen it in full. I think that's a movie I'd like to see.
Yeah.
John Smallberries.
These guys look very nonplussed. The Secretary of Defense just showed up on a tour bus, on Buckaroo Banzai's tour bus.
Things just happen.
Things just happen in this film. There's a child with a submachine gun. What's that thing? Who knows?
My phone's being loud for some reason.
Cool.
What is this?
I don't know. It's a child's mobile, but why is it here?
Fuck.
Live your life with the assuredness of an angry Secretary of Defense. You know, in a modern movie, Buckaroo Banzai would be deemed like some domestic terrorist for basically having a well-armed and incredibly dedicated paramilitary organization that can just freely run all over the country.
I mean, in like if you think about it, in most superhero movies, we end up rooting for the. I mean, if you take Batman for example, we root for the big billionaire who has all the money, and his opponent is, for example, Poison Ivy, who's very environmentally concerned
Well,
and values plants a lot.
in the same context, I mean, Superman is a humble journalist going up against billionaire Lex Luthor. So,
True. Although Batman's a much more interesting character.
yeah,
Like the Robert Pattinson film where he plays Batman made
I
me
haven't
love Batman again.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, it's so good. It's
Mm.
like literally he is like top 3 best Batman actors.
Huh. That electrical transformer malfunctioning should have been much more violent. We had the transformer blow up at work last year.
Hey, somebody turn off that goddamn klaxon.
We had the transformer blow up at work last year, and it took out one phase of power to town for like a second.
What was the transformer? Optimus Prime?
No, it was it was like a 10 megawatt transformer.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Like this thing went off and electricity stopped working. I also like the sign that's written in like English. Nobody comes in here, secret. On this thing. The Secretary of Defense holding a gun in like the worst way. More ads.
Full
Hooray.
hoods.
Oh, I'm getting Febreze and what's it called?
Is my audio okay? Because it's like to my left. It's like down below me.
You sound fine.
Okay, good. I've got Kygo.
All of these ads are terrible and no one should ever do it.
Oh, I'm back on the thing.
Oh, I've still got like 10 seconds.
I'm at 1:23:03.
Okay.
I've got less than 20 minutes of this movie to go, and
Well,
I don't think there's going to be a lot of credits.
Am
I wrong?
No, but also yes. What are you at? 123?
1:23:03.
Okay, I've still got 30 more seconds.
Okay.
Hold on.
30 seconds.
I've got.
What do you think? What do you think's the best show that no one's ever seen?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I'm at 122, 123 exactly right here. Hit play.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yep. I don't know what the best TV show no one's ever seen is. That's such a.
I think the best TV show you've never seen is a game show that was on Sky One about 5 years ago, where basically people had to dress as a. This is going to sound remarkably similar to The Masked Singer, but they had to.
God.
Random members. No, it wasn't that. It was basically so one member, teams of 2, one person is blindfolded, and the other person is to guide them around and give like give them instructions so they can like get through like play complete games and stuff. But they do so dressed as like woodland creatures.
What a weird fucking show.
Oh, it was great though. It was simple, and I
Just
loved it.
Sorry to interrupt. I love that the Secretary of Defense is just walking through here with no anything.
Repercussions. He's just prancing around like he owns the place. That's what they say.
I also really enjoy the that there's like that's great. Damn John Morphin and the horse he rode in on. But also I love that there's like PA announcements in the background that are like the motivational statements of like keep your nose to the grindstone. The only joy is work.
This
It's
movie's an hour and 42 minutes long. Is it
it
going to have like 12 minutes of credits?
it's got listen, you're gonna see the credits, and that's the credits are a great part of it. Oh hey, someone just called him Buck. There you go.
Buck. What the fuck, Buck? Buckaroo Banzai. I nearly called him Buckshot for some reason.
Eh. I like how they could not find the oscillation overthruster in a clear bag. Jeff Goldblum in war paint.
Big booty.
I like how offended John Big Booty looks.
It's like, what? You're just going to leave me here?
The great vehicle.
God, looks like a cow's udder mixed with a virus cell.
Yeah.
I'm going to get cancelled for a lot of stuff I've said today.
Not really. You haven't said much.
What about the Ghostbusters joke, which I probably have to
Oh,
send?
that was just a tasteless joke. It's fine.
You gotta admit it was funny, though.
It was kind of funny. There was I mean, you're not doing anything as bad as what I heard. There was that guy at the Edinburgh Fringe who took his dick out. He got canceled.
Why should you get cancelled if you get naked on stage?
Oh, it was this whole thing. I don't know enough of the context to comment on it, but Spelvin messaged me about it.
I think
It was a lot of, he was also being like,
the intended audience is like 15 years old. I think nudity should be fine.
if the what?
If the intended audience is at least 15 years old, nudity should be okay.
Why 15?
Because you can get away with nudity in 15 rated things.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that is not in American films. That's not the correct age.
Well, you can have. I mean, it's just because it's the first example that came to my head. The first Deadpool film was rated.
Okay, I'm sorry, no. But no, I was gonna say this guy also did like apparently like misogynistic stuff. He was saying too. I'm not at all versed in what happened, but it's like he does it like intentionally shocking stuff, and people finally said no. Meanwhile, John Big Booty.
I think I meant to say 15 because I think I should have said 16 to be honest.
Yeah,
because being 15 would be a minor.
Yeah.
Forgive me. I got the age wrong. Sorry, I meant at least 16.
This is why R and PG-13 are better. But
I mean, to be fair though, if it's a film, it's a lot less likely to cause offense because it's.
I know. I'm joking. I was going to say, now they're flying the great vessel out into space.
What do we call this almighty ship, O mighty one?
It is the great vessel.
Shall we call it the Sentry Hawk? No. The Millennium Falcon? That's taken.
Oh, hold on. I love this. I love this. They're liquid. He killed John Big Boot.
Big Booty.
I don't know how he knew that Banzai was on board. But what I really like about this, more so than anything else, is just watch what happens when they actually try and they break through. They definitely break through. The wall. Listen to this next line. It's like right here. Like, hold on. What do they say? Then we are not in the 8th dimension. We are over New Jersey. What do we do? Jump start it? And sure, that works. Also, I never noticed I'm a diplomat. I failed flight school. That's great. Also, top tier. This is a model that we are like green screening in. And the portrait of John Worfen. What is a truck? How much more of this do we have left?
About 10 minutes.
Oh, thank God.
I thought
Such an anti.
I thought of Nish Kumar when he said,
Yeah.
"I'll see you in hell." Look at that green screen.
Oh yeah, I also really like how like mildly anticlimactic it is. Like we just get like 20 seconds of chase scene. And they're parachuting out. I don't know why.
Well, it's just the one.
Well, no, both of them are.
Look at that! Look at that green screen. Look at that
Oh
green
no, wait. Oh, Buckaroo is parachuting out so that
Look at that!
John
Look at that
Parker can fly
CGI! Look at
away.
the CGI.
Oh yeah, no, the CGI, the green screening is this would have looked fine if you were watching this on a VHS tape, because your TV would not have been high enough resolution for you to notice.
Oh, we're not watching it in the original. Are we watching it in the original aspect ratio?
No, no. This was cinematic. They filmed it in like 16:9 or whatever the equivalent thereof is. But
If I have no idea, I have absolutely no idea what's happened throughout this whole movie.
That's the point. This movie's insane. He's defeated the aliens.
He saved the day.
And the Secretary of Defense was getting held hostage by a 12-year-old.
Fuck you, Buckaroo.
Jeff Goldblum in his war paint.
And he's crying.
Oh no, it's because I think Penny's alive. Oh, this line. Which was yes to destroy Russia or number 2? Also, oh yeah, that's right. I think she's dead, and then because he's still like electrically charged from the lectoids, he kisses her, and then she's not. Again, this is a really dumb film, and you
So
need
it's like a reverse Snow White in a way.
Yeah, and then also I need to make it clear that if you are watching this without watching Buckaroo Banzai at the same time, like an episode of Riff Tracks would be, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh yeah, look, he just shocked her, and then look, we get the aliens for a second because I guess they're involved with this somehow, and now she's alive. Like his dead girlfriend, whom she's an identical twin of. They never really explained why.
They weren't actually identical twin actresses, were they?
Well, no, it's the other twin was never in this movie. The other twin was dead before this movie started.
Oh, so it wasn't like, oh, we killed off this one character, but she's got an identical twin who looks and behaves exactly the same way.
Yes, except that was in a prequel that doesn't exist and never was planned. Like, I need you to understand that this movie is just like assuming that you know stuff about Buckaroo Banzai, which has not been written.
There are less than 5 minutes of this film left, and we've not had the credits.
Oh,
How many people worked on this film?
It's the 80s. The credits were weird, but the 80s credits just sort of like one thing, but no. Again, what the hell was that? But anyway, here's the credits. I love these credits because again, no, do not start the credits. Do not start the credits. These do not play next.
I'm not.
No, it's like watch this. This is the credits of this movie. It is literally like this is it. Like if you're wondering, oh, when are they going to start the real credits? This is the real credits.
What? They look like they're about to do some really weird musical number.
Sure.
That's exactly what they're going to do.
No. They literally just walk around this. I think it's like the LA River Basin. Oh, there's Clancy Brown again.
Oh, hi, Mr. Squidward.
I was dead in the last scene.
It's like Reservoir
And then
Dogs.
I like this is the entire credits.
I mean, it's an interesting way to
It's
make you keep watching.
It's a great thing, and they've parodied this in a couple TV shows, and I love it. And I would love to do that in real life, something like this. But I need you to understand that this is like how the whole film goes.
Are we going to watch all the credits, or do we have to
This is it. This is the credits. When this is over, the movie ends.
I wonder how long it took them to film the footage for the credits. I hope.
Oh, like a day, if that.
I hope so, because
how hard is it to film people walking around?
I don't know. The take of Tommy Wiseau saying "Oh hi, Mark." He got it right on like the 35th
He's a terrible
go.
actor. This is stand forward, walk in a straight line. Turn right. Turn left.
I did not hit her. It's bullshit. Oh hi, Mark.
I hate that movie so much.
Have you seen Birdemic? It's like an old.
I have not. I know what it is, but I have not. And that's the credits.
And someone's just spray painted Buckaroo Banzai on the wall.
And that's the movie.
That was. I honestly think the credits was my favorite part.
Oh yeah, the credits are like bizarre. The whole movie's great. And I've got actually once we're like done, once the movie like stops playing, I've got a great story about this movie, which is that the first time I heard about this was my mom got really sick once, and she had a fever dream about this movie.
Okay.
She had a fever dream about this movie, and that was what convinced her that she needed to go to the hospital. This was years ago. She's fine but apparently she had the fever dream about this movie and thought that she knew the plot as a result. And I saw it, I think, like, because she mentioned it and I really liked it, but cut to like 4.5, maybe 5 years later. And Mom and I suggest, why don't we watch this movie? Because the only time I watch the movie anymore is with my parents on the couch downstairs at night, and because I'll put something on Netflix, and we put on Buckaroo Banzai, and it turns out that my mother, who let me
the movie's finished, by the way.
Yeah, I know. We're almost done.
Jesus Christ, we've been 2 hours.
Yeah, it has been a while. Let me just reiterate: my mother, who had a life-saving fever dream about this movie, has never seen it before.
Fucking hell.
Had never seen it before, and somehow that worked.
Okay, it's been 2 hours and
it has been 2 hours 10 minutes. This took so much longer.
Sticking with us.
This took so much longer than I thought it would. Fuck Tubi. Thank you to the audience. I'm sorry, Emerson.
If you've stuck around this long, you have been rewarded with the Series 6 release date of September 8th.
Okay, cool. That's good for me to know. Okay, yeah, I'll have to watch that. Cool.
All right, bye everyone.
All right, bye.
Bye.